Hi everyone, it's me, David. I hope you're having a great day. And here is today's philosophical point: using reason. In previous videos, I've discussed how Stoicism can help simplify and streamline your thinking so you can deal with unexpected events, so you can become a better agent and live a better life. In particular, I talked about how using the concept of fortune can help you to simplify what you're dealing with when the unexpected arises. I also discussed how using will can help you refrain from judging what the nature of the issue is. Today I want to talk about, first of all, follow through. How do you follow through to move things in the right direction? And the answer from Stoicism is simple: use reason. Now, I want to give you something a little more so you can get a better idea of what we're talking about. And so I would say the Stoics say that you should use consistent, rational action to get yourself out of a jam, to improve your day. And this same formula is going to be that which will help you to live a good life, and maybe even a great life, if you just use consistent, rational action whenever you're acting, all the time. Now, given this formula, I know that all of you can get some ideas of how to think about what you're doing now. Let's say there's a project that's important to you. Using the formula consistent, rational action, you can evaluate how well you are doing it. And I think it would be helpful for you to step back and analyze your situation and what you've been doing and ask, is my approach really rational? How good is my strategy? Am I doing things on a consistent basis to move me ahead? So you really don't need to know much about Stoicism in order to do that. But going beyond that, there's one thing I should note right away. What we think reason is quite different from what the Stoics think reason is. To put it in the briefest terms possible, the Stoic view of reason is wider and deeper than ours. It's used for a wider variety of things, including using your will. That's one power of reason. And it's much deeper what reason is for the Stoics. Well, but that is a topic for another time. Now, one thing I will note when I say consistent rational action is what you need to do to live a better life, is that because of our view of reason in the 21st century, you're likely to have many challenges to the value of this. And I'm just going to give one challenge right here. And remember, Stoicism is a philosophy, so we encourage challenges. One problem with consistent rational action could be that it's not going to get you all the way to what your great goals are. And some people that we could call the 10Xers, or the people that advocate for massive action, are going to say there's something weak about consistent rational action. You have to add energy to it. And by the term 10X, all we mean is this, that if you have some goal for the year, let's say to make $100,000 in your sales job, the 10Xer will say, you're going about it all wrong. You should make 1 million your goal and take massive action. And if you don't hit that, then you're at least better off than you would be if you had this wimpy goal of $100,000. The first thing to note about this approach is that, and Stoicism, is that consistent rational action and massive action are not incompatible. I didn't say anything about the energy level or how much action you should take. And so the only the qualifiers for whether you should take massive action, I should argue, is whether it's rational to do and whether you can consistently do it over time. So these need not be incompatible things. And in fact, if you do take massive action, let's just say for an hour you take energetic, massive action, you're going wild, it's impressing everybody. If what you're doing is not rational, it's not only going to be moving you in the wrong direction, but it would have been better if you had taken weak and minuscule action. That would have made it easier to turn the boat around, so to speak, and then you could make sure that you are doing what's consistent with the goals that you really have. So that's just one challenge to consistent rational action. I know that some of you have other ones, and I'd like to hear from you in the comments. What other ways do you think the formula consistent rational action will not lead you to the things you most want in life? Well, that's today's philosophical point. Have a great day. It is up to you.